Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Holy War in Carpathia, where we are part of a giant crusade against this little kingdom of Khiva. We are 59% in the lead of the war. We should actually fight these little guys while we can. Fight his army while it's divided. None of their areas are occupied yet. We are 54%. We are like the lead contributor thus far in the war, having won a bunch of battles. They're going to get out of there on the 17th. We will be there on the 22nd. That's too late to matter. So we'll continue to stay here and siege their capital while we're at it. We need some of these to start falling. Ooh, we're getting close. Once a few of these fall, that war score is going to change dramatically because they have a -20 because he controls all of his territory. So that'll get us up there pretty close, not all the way, once we just siege one of their territories down. The other thing we have to worry about... Oh, that's cool. Maybe we can go in and defend those guys? Those are our allies fighting them. As there's some stupid raiders fighting or sieging our areas up there on the Danube, and then there's these stupid landless adventurers running around like a bunch of idiots in our territory. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there's a master crafter you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, but you'll be adorned with a glorious portrait of yourself. Well, would Bernie do it? He is proud. But he's also content. So we could mint the points for glory. We don't need that, though. We have so much prestige. And I think the fact he's content, I think he'd be like, I'm okay with how things are for now. And we're not going to debase them to make money. It's almost tempting to, from a gameplay standpoint, to try and get greedy back. Because I like that trait. But I think if we're going to play him, he'd be content. And say, no, we don't need to do that. Our current coinage is sufficient. They're going to be on there on May 11th. They're not going to get their army out in time. In the meantime, how close are we on this? Very close. Usturt is about to go. They have really cool architecture here. Though, of course, in real life, the architecture of the, Far East, the Middle East, some of that's really cool. Our army here is on the top. We outnumber them more than 3-1. Their army is here on the bottom. I guess we like to be tops and they like to be bottoms. And they're getting their butt spanked. And we sieged the capital there and there. We're at 87% war score. And we're about to fuck up his army right here. Victory! 89% war score. Our little army's just going to chase them around. While our other armies continue to siege the city here. And the city here. And we're getting pretty close on the county capital here. And Dash, how's you doing? 89% war score. Yep. And you can kind of see that. Emperor Bernie, 54%. Apparently, that doesn't seem to have changed. Of the war contribution comes from us. So I think we get the country. If we have the biggest one, I don't know. Either way, we're doing it for Tengri. He's like, biggest one? I've got the biggest one. Not that I've seen. Oh, you bitch! Don't worry, allies. We're coming to help you. They're like, we don't need your help. Too bad. We're gonna be the glory boys. Show up at the end. Oh, our allies are fighting. Their allies there? We showed up as they were almost broken. As they had one group left, and we were just like, yep, we won the day. And we're going to go back to sieging their capital, or at least sitting there so we can lash out if we want to. Like when you're angry at a person. Oh my god, I can't believe you did that! Our budget's running down a little bit fighting a major war like this. Probably take a long time for us to recover monetarily from that. 95% war score, though. We are almost there. It's like, oh, poop! Hey, man, I know what it's like. We've had holy wars fought against us. It sucks. But, you know, we gotta expand the Tengri religion somehow. Because almost everywhere we own, almost everywhere, not quite, almost everywhere we own, other than like this territory here and here, is mostly Tengri. Unlike early in the game when nobody wanted to convert. Oh, I forgot about this army. Oh, we're getting close over here too. That'll be less than 24 days. 100% war score. Emperor Bernie the Holy has usurped the title Kingdom of Khiva from Shah Morteza of Nardish Shahdam. The Tengri Holy War for Khiva has ended. High Priest Yeleg has won. Successful Holy War. Tengri has granted Emperor Bernie of Carpathia victory in the Great Holy War for Khiva against Shah Morteza of Nardid. High Priest Yeleg has called for a month of celebration across the whole pagan world. So we get this whole kingdom because of the fact that we did the best stuff in the war. And we own everything here. Your diviner shaman at Boots has offered to go through your newly acquired domain titles and distribute them. Fuck off. I got this, bro. Alright, so we're going to tell everybody to go home. Go home. Go home. Ooh, our retinue built up in that time. That is pretty cool. We're going to have a retinue join up. No, we're just going to send our retinue home. Because we have a whole nother war going on, and then we have these guys to worry about. We might let these dweebs keep marching back and forth. Hopefully they'll die off in the winter. Now, let us look at the Kingdom of... Holy shit, we have too many titles. That means we've got every little temple, every little everything in this area. Look at that. Everything is our banner, our banner, our banner, our banner. 67 things we have. That is too many for us to control. So we're going to have to hand out a ton of things. The rest of this episode, I bet you, will be... How much time do I got left? The rest of this episode is going to be handing out things and restructuring. So we're going to go one at a time. That is so cool how much we just increased the size of the empire. We may even give out the king title there. I don't know if it'll end up being Sultan or whatever. But... Because we're way over the limit on that, too. Well, we will be once we start handing these out. So, first things first. We go to US start. Man, look at all these double swords. They're going to be a huge amount of new administration penalties, so it'll be a long time before these guys can properly build up both their garrisons and then their levies for fighting and their tax revenue. But that's alright. We're in it for the long haul. We just put this guy, a good shaman, in charge of the area. Because religious-wise, well, there's Zoroastrian, apparently. Because they love the ass. And these guys are Sunni. It's a mixture of different things here. We want them all to be Tengri. So we'll put a mayor in charge here. We're not going to look at every single one of those leaders. What we are going to do, though, is let's find our kids. Who doesn't have a title yet? Prince Rob doesn't. I bet our son wants a title. He loves us anyway. We're still going to give him. We're going to give him Ustart. Holy shit. We've got so much stuff. Oh man, should I give away all the little things first? I know it's in here somewhere. He's got a giant paper of, like, titles. It's like, yeah, give me a second, son. Temple, no, city. Did I pass it? City, temple. I thought that was San Juan. Urgench. You can have Urgench in all the lower titles. Boom. Didn't I give him that? What did I give you? I gave you the city of Urgench. I'm sorry, son. Let me try that again. God dang it. I don't... we're going to go through all the little ones first and come back. So I made my son a mayor when I meant to make him a chief. Alright, we'll give away the... What is that, a temple? That's cool. If we didn't already have a headquarters, I would take all this and make it our headquarters. Caracon in her mouth? Ew, that's nasty. I did it in my wife's lady parts. That's why I have so many babies. Maybe I should have done it in the mouth more. Here's the new mayor for the city. A new shaman. A new mayor. I'm mostly looking for our Waldo emblem there. Where's Waldo? So we can put somebody else in charge. Man, that war was awesome. I love holy wars. Well, when we're on that side of it. We fought on the not-so-good side of it. Oh, man, this area is super awesome. Look at all the room for expansion, too. Maybe we should have moved our headquarters out here, but I don't know. We spent so much time focusing on building cities and improving the Bulgarian part of our country. And as our family is Bulgarian, I think they would want to stay where their roots are. Holy crap. This is so much better. I mean, if you look at so many of the wars we fought before, putting guys in charge of temples and cities, we took over all that horse land, where there'd be like a guy with a tent, and he's like, it's my tent! And we're like, we'll fight a war for you for that tent. And now out here, this is a really developed civilization that we got a ton of territory from that seems to be, once it's built up, once the new administration penalties are done, could be very beneficial to us. I'm a little overwhelmed and surprised. I thought we'd get some good stuff in that war, but man, our priest hooked us up. Praise Tangri! Honk! That is probably so annoying, but I don't care, because it's fun. Oh, they're improving to a castle town? Man, this is sweet. The only thing I hope, though, especially after all this time we're spending putting people in charge of temples like this one, in Cockland, and Samarland, Samarkand, whatever, and Kosher Robot, where the kosher robots are from. Hopefully someone doesn't declare a holy war on us as soon as we're done with this to take it back. Because it will be a while before this is developed enough where they can properly defend themselves. The nice thing about this, too, though, is we are putting all kinds of good Bulgarian Tangri people in charge. Like, if we click on here, there you go. There's a nice Bulgarian Tangri man. We could also make this all a trade republic, but I don't think we're going to go with that. Because I think you need to have those on the coast, don't you? I don't remember. As you can see, that number is going down dramatically about our personal holdings as we give away these temples and cities to just people. It's a good day to walk by the king. King, like, I had to go take a dump. I walked by the gardener. I gave him a city. Why not? He helped me tame that giant garden we had. Alright, that should be all of the minor things with cities and temples. So let us find one of our children. Hopefully we can find what we want out of this now. Give it to a boy. Prince Luke, I will grant you usurp. Alexander, you can have your... No. Yeah, you can have your Gensh, I guess. Actually, you can have any of these. I don't really care. No, I should go in order. Otherwise, I'm going to get distracted and confused. I'm going to be like, oh, thanks, Dad. Happy birthday. You can see as I do that, our vassal limit is going up. And now we just need to find a bunch of kids that are hopefully related to us. People who hopefully aren't in line to inherit a lot of things that want territory. We got so much to hand out. Dan, Nah, your dad's too powerful. Oh, you're already a chief, kid. How'd that happen? Bozadar, your dad is. Oh, come on. There's got to be some relatives that don't have land. Your dad's got land. Your dad doesn't really. I think you're an imbecile, but that's alright. We'll just give you one of the better territories. There you go. Caracom, have fun with that, kid. And what about you? Didn't we give you one? Or was that your brother? Oh, that was your brother. Why don't we just give him away to all the guys in this family? Not Brandenburg or Severin. No, I want Distan. And we'll give your other brother one. These brothers won the lottery, though. We ran into one kid. He's like, I got brothers. You want to give my brother land? Sure, why not? His brothers are like, yeah, thanks for looking out for us, little bro. He's like, yeah, that's what I do. Brothers stick together. Unless they're in our clan, then they're giant betraying assholes sometimes. Oh, I gave him the wrong one. Oh well. Maybe he needed some space from the other brothers. So he wanted to be way over here. I wish we could hold all of these ourselves without the limit problems. But what are you going to do? You have 2 sons, and you have no title? Wait, no, your dad does, though. You're not going to inherit it, though. So we will grant you... No, I want to give you Buckland? Oh my god, there's so many of these to hand out. I don't even know that we're going to form duchies or anything. Because that's just going to be a lot of money we don't really want to spend. I'm going to give you Kiva, kid, because you look sweet. I couldn't find it. Oh wait, there it is. So many lands. This, if you're part of the Dicktopolous clan, this is the time to be alive. What about you, Drislav? No? Your son has a title. Why don't I give your other son a title? He's like, Dad, they didn't give me anything. Don't worry, kid. We got you something. Oh, we only got 5 more to go. Well, actually, we have more to do after that, to be honest. But the important thing is we are trying to put in all kinds of family members that would like us. It's not going to be a huge deal because they're going to report to somebody else. But nonetheless, just in case down the line something goes, you know, tits up, we want to have that where we have family all over the place. You don't have anything, and since the eldest don't inherit here, why don't I give you... Dash, how's you doing, bro? You might inherit something. No, wait, you got a bunch of siblings. Yeah, we'll give it to the non-bastard kid. He's like, yay! The advantages of being born in wedlock. And in fact, while we're at it, we'll give your brothers some stuff too. It's the moment to just be like, yeah, I wanted to go visit the king, and I got hooked up. Alright, so we have one more to give away for Ghana up there. Alright, so we've given all those away. We could form some duchies and hand those out. But that's going to cost us money we really don't want to spend. I mean, that would cost us 100 gold to form that duchy. I think we're going to appoint a king of this area, and then he will form the duchies himself and hand them out. And as king of Khiva, he'll be our vassal, but he'll have a claim on here, so he might start some wars with our neighbors and expand the empire. He might turn on us too. Who knows? Who do we give it to? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you look like a hoe. Oh, you're 44. I want a kid. Yeah, you're 2. Prepare to become King Kid. I will grant you the title. Kingdom of Khiva. And now if you look, that lowered our vassal number because we were way over the vassal limit. And he is responsible for all of this. It's a little worrisome giving a kid that much power. Right now he's not a threat. He has no army. All the armies in these areas have been just utterly wrecked. But as time goes on, his descendants will become very powerful. Hopefully very powerful vassals who listen and obey. Or very much a worrisome threat. Either way, those are promised for another time. That is the end of the episode. Next time we will worry about these landless invaders and these raiders and all these other things. But, man, we cannot even zoom out all the way and see our empire, I don't think. Oh, wait, we kind of can because we lost that part over there a long time ago. Look at how much dick there is. Let's go to the dynasty view. So much Dicktopolous everywhere. I'll see y'all next time.